A 42-year-old woman sits alone in her California apartment, staring at her phone. On the screen, one last message glows. "I love you, Lisa. Trust me, this investment will change our lives." By the time she realized she'd been scammed, her life savings, almost $280,000, were gone. The man she thought she loved, he never existed. This is the story of how love, crypto, and manipulation collided in one of the most heartbreaking scams of our time. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe to Buy Tea Crimes. Your support helps us bring more chilling, educational, and real stories like this to life. Now sit back and let's begin. Lisa Turner was a marketing executive from San Diego. Hard-working, independent, and recently divorced. She had spent the last year rebuilding her confidence, her career, and her heart. Late one evening, while scrolling through a dating app, she met Daniel Wu. He seemed perfect, gentle, thoughtful, a 38-year-old financial consultant who loved hiking, family dinners, and quiet mornings by the ocean. Their first chat felt easy and natural. In a world full of short replies and cold emojis, Daniel's warmth felt different. Within weeks, Lisa was waking up to his good morning messages. They talked about life, dreams, even growing old together. And just when trust was at its peak, Daniel introduced her to something new, a crypto trading platform called LionFX Global. He said it was an exclusive opportunity, something he used to help his clients grow their portfolios. He even shared screenshots of his own profits. At first, Lisa invested just $2,000. Within days, her account showed it had grown to $3,500. Daniel congratulated her and told her she was a natural. Soon, she invested more, $5,000, then $10,000. Each time, the numbers climbed. Each time, Daniel's praise made her feel seen, valued, and safe. She didn't realize she was part of a global scam known as pig butchering. Criminals fatten up victims emotionally and financially before vanishing with everything. Behind Daniel's smiling profile was not one man, but an entire operation. Somewhere across the world, in a scam compound in Cambodia, dozens of trafficked workers sat in locked rooms forced to send love messages and fake financial updates for 18 hours a day. For them, each "I love you" wasn't affection. It was a quota. The U.S. Department of Justice estimates that these romance investment scams have stolen billions from Americans in just the past 2 years. Earlier this year, federal agents seized over $15 billion in Bitcoin connected to one such operation, the largest crypto seizure in U.S. history. But for Lisa Turner, it wasn't about the money. It was about betrayal. She told investigators later, "He made me believe I finally mattered again." By month 4, Daniel told her he wanted to meet. He claimed to be in Singapore on business and promised to fly to Los Angeles once a final trade cleared. He urged her to invest everything, promising they'd start a new life together. Lisa emptied her savings and even took out a small loan, $120,000, believing this would be their future. Then, silence. His number stopped working. The LionFX website went offline. The money was gone. Days turned into weeks. She reported it to her bank, but they couldn't recover a dime. Finally, she contacted the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, where agents had already seen hundreds of similar cases. Agent Melissa Crane, a cyber investigator with the Bureau, described it as the perfect storm of loneliness and technology. She explained that the people texting Lisa were likely trafficked workers, some kidnapped, others lured with fake job ads, forced to scam under threat of violence. Lisa's heartbreak became evidence. Her chats, screenshots, and transaction history helped investigators trace the wallet addresses linked to the scam. Those same wallets connected to a network that laundered funds through exchanges in Hong Kong and Dubai before disappearing into cold wallets beyond reach. The deeper the FBI dug, the darker it got. Agents discovered photos of scammers inside their compounds, overcrowded rooms, guards with rifles, victims chained to desks. Some managed to escape and described being forced to romance strangers online. For every Lisa, there were hundreds more around the world, men and women who lost their savings, their trust, and sometimes their lives. If you're still watching this story, tell us what you think in the comments below. Have you or someone you know ever received suspicious investment or romance messages? Your experience could help someone else stay safe. Lisa's case became part of a larger DOJ operation, codenamed Digital Mirage. By late 2024, international task forces coordinated raids across Cambodia and Laos, freeing over 300 workers from scam compounds. Authorities arrested several key players, including a Chinese executive linked to the same $15 billion Bitcoin network. But Daniel Wu, or whoever he really was, vanished. The phone numbers, the accounts, the voice notes, all traced back to disposable devices. For Lisa, justice felt incomplete. Still, her story sparked change. She now works with an awareness group called Hearts Reclaimed, teaching others how to spot digital grooming and emotional investment fraud. When asked what hurt the most, she said quietly, "It wasn't losing the money. I realized I fell in love with an algorithm." The pig butchering scam continues to evolve. Today, criminals are using AI-generated voices and deep-fake videos to make these fake relationships even more convincing. Experts warn that in the next few years, digital romance could become one of the most advanced forms of psychological manipulation ever seen. So if someone online seems too perfect, if they talk about love and investments in the same breath, take a step back. Because behind that friendly face might be a script written by a machine and a criminal miles away. Thank you for staying till the end of this story. If this episode moved you, if it made you think twice about how trust works online, please like this video, comment your thoughts below, and most importantly, subscribe to Buy Tea Crimes. Your support keeps us motivated to bring you more chilling, educational, and true stories from the dark corners of the internet. This was The Digital Lover Who Never Existed. Stay safe out there. And remember, on the internet, not every I love you means love.